The second assignment in exploring our students' diversity in our classrooms is focusing on learning challenges that we might see. And it's amazing how far education in the United States has come in enforcing the student's right to an education, where almost 1/3 of school budgets are appropriated to make sure that all children have access to an equitable education. And this also includes students identified as gifted and talented. What you'll do in this assignment is you'll be asked to summarize the legislative rights of students to be included in your classroom, which is known as inclusion, and then describe and defend several teaching strategies that will support the various learning challenges that you're interested in that you might find with your students. So in step one, there are resources below, and you'll summarize what those legislative rights would be. And again, you're welcome to use any other resources besides what's below, as long as you provide a valid citation of where you got the answer. But I ask you not just to plagiarize or repeat somebody else's summary. Do so in a way that demonstrates that you're aware that your students do have the right to be in your classroom regardless of which learning challenge they have. So you'll look, and there's a law called IDEA, Section 504, in Americans with Disability Act, ADA. Then once you've summarized that right for students to be in your classroom, choose 3 students in your imaginary classroom that you think has a learning challenge and describe that learning challenge. So you would click on the grade level and summarize their learning challenge that you're interested in. And then below you have the resources to help you decide what they might have. So you have learning disabilities, ADHD, language communication disorders, emotional behavioral difficulties, intellectual disabilities, health impairments, deafness, autism, gifted and talented, and so on. Once you've described that learning challenge, then describe in detail a teaching strategy specific for your standards-based lesson plan that supports that learning challenge. And do that for each of the 3 students. You'll do it just like you did last time: content area, grade level, planning the lesson where you include the standard benchmark performance. Then you would have your summary for the legislative rights, the students, description of the learning challenge, description of the teaching strategy, and then you would submit that in any multimedia format that you like, and then you'll add it to your paper at the end. So you've already done intelligence, you'll add this to that part. Let's go ahead and look real quick at example number 1 so that you'll see how learning challenges has been included. So we would look, there's my legislative rights and a description of these 3 students and what they might do to help them. Then you would move on to the next section, which is multicultural.